Hello, everyone, and welcome to Getting Fit and Cooking with KJ. Tonight, I am excited to bring you another weight loss success story on behalf, and you're going to love this one. This is Tay and Jay. Jay had something that came up, so he's not able to be here, but Tay said, well, you know what? I'm going to press on. We're going to do this. So I am excited to have her here with us on this evening, and they are a part of, you ready for this? Weightbegone Couple. You have got to check them out on YouTube. They have Instagram, they have Facebook, they have Twitter, and I'm gonna link all of that information in the bottom of it for you so you can check them out. I'm telling you, when I first came across their videos and I was looking, I couldn't but laugh because I just like their energy, how much they have really talk about this journey that they have been on, this weight loss journey. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Tay, who is a part of the Weightbegone Couple. And she's also going to talk about Jay's weight loss journey with us on tonight as well. So welcome aboard, Tay. Welcome to Getting Fit and Cooking with KJ.
Thank you for having me. We appreciate it.
You're so welcome. I looked at your success and I'm like, girl, man, she done worked it out. I was like,
I know we've been on this journey and it's just been like, it just turned out to be, you would never thought we were the ones to take weight loss serious or take exercising serious. And it turned out to be something we love to do. So it's a good journey.
It's a good journey. So when you say it's a journey, so when did you begin the journey? Because I think when I looked at the video, you started first.
Yeah, I started October of 2019, and I started doing, because I came across the keto diet first, and I was really doing my research on it and looking at the meals. I joined some Facebook groups, keto Facebook groups, and I was just looking at the meals and I was like, I love those meals. Like, I can do this. So I gave it a test run. I gave it a test run first.
Okay.
And just to see how it would go. And I started losing a couple of pounds. So then I brought hubby along with me, and, we just started doing more research into it. As we got more familiar with it, we started getting more fancy with the meals. And I know one meal I saw was chicken wings. We love chicken wings. Like, you cannot you cannot take us to eat and say there's no chicken wings, because it's not gonna work.
Yep, that's what I was looking at. I knew you talking about the chicken wings, because you are right. The thing that I like about keto and is that your food choices are more open to you, to food that I'm gonna put, like I said, I like to eat. So that's why I like keto, because of the food choices. So I know when I had watched one of your videos, it said that you had lost so much weight, you were getting prepared for your wedding, that your dress was too big. Was that true?
Yeah. Yes. So we got married March of 2018, and I started looking for, a few months before that, looking for my dress. And I remember getting the dress because I'm big up top. So my dress size had to go up to 24, and I was only a 14. So wow. I'm like, that's not going to work. So I even had to, like, if I didn't lose weight, a majority of the dress would have had to get taken in. So my aunt is a seamstress. She did my alterations of my dress, and she got it to where it fit. And my next fitting, I went back and she was like, are you losing weight? Because this dress is not fitting anymore. So I got to the point where they was like, okay, you need to stop, or we're going to have to remake this whole dress.
Wow.
So yeah, because the dress wasn't like, you in your wedding dress, you want it fit in any and everything.
Right.
And my dress was at the point where it was just
it's a straight box again, right?
So they couldn't do anything else with it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to chill out and, not do much extreme. So yeah, that was an experience in itself.
Wow. So when you all started out, so let me ask this question for you. Has weight always been an issue with you, or it just happened later on in life?
It actually has always been an issue. Like, growing up and as a little girl, I always been the chunky little girl. So, and once I got to high school, I came out of my shell because I was really shy. I came out of my shell in high school, and I started being more active, and I was part of the step team, part of the band. So I was losing weight without even trying, being a part of all the activities.
Mm-hmm.
And then got to college 15, freshman 15, played a part. And then, hubby came along. He was taking me out to eat. So it all played, like, I always been chunky, and then during high school I lost a few pounds, but then after that it just came back on.
What about Jay? Has Jay said he's weight has been, or is it after?
Yeah, he's been a big boy too, all his life, like his childhood. He wasn't super big or nothing like that. Just, he wasn't skinny, but he wasn't big. So
Right.
he's always been a big boy. He always had weight on. But like I said, once we met each other, it was just like, they said a happy weight, happy relationship weight came on.
Right.
So yeah, it was on from there.
It was on from there.
Yeah.
And I think I heard Jay say he from Jamaica, and because he from Jamaica, he liked to eat.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, because he was like, when we go to Jamaica, it's like we eat the food there. The food is so different.
Mm-hmm.
And I know in one of our videos we mentioned, like, we was there for 3 weeks and only gained like a few pounds,
Mm-hmm.
versus when we came back here and started eating the food, like the pounds came on like that. So we
Right.
always joking, like, it's the food here.
Yeah.
It's the food here versus the food in Jamaica. But I mean, you never know. But that's what we always say.
That's a good one.
But Jamaica food is good.
I would go along with you on that one.
Yeah.
So have either one of you all ever tried different diets before you came in contact with keto?
Yeah, we did. We tried juicing
Mm-hmm.
before, and yeah, we lost some weight on it, but it's not something like we could have maintained, because I'd like to eat a variety of foods. And fun fact, we like to cook, so
Right.
so juicing was just not something we could have maintained. And then we tried some other little diets, like cutting back on some foods, eating smaller portions of foods. But like I said, we just love to cook. So it's just like, I don't know. And all the diets we tried, we did lose some weight on it. But it was just nothing we could have maintained.
Right. Nothing sustainable.
Yeah. Nothing sustainable.
Yeah. If you do keto, you have to love to cook. Oh my gosh. It's cooking every day. It's not
every day. Yeah.
It's an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you all decide to do this as a couple, you said you started October the 1st, 2019 as a couple. What made you feel that this time was going to be different?
Just as far as like with keto, because we started out first 3 months, from October to December doing keto. And that's because of the variety of foods we could cook, we could make. And we basically looked at it as meat and a vegetable.
Okay.
Basically in our meals. And breakfast food, I love breakfast foods. Once I heard people say you can have bacon, I was in. Bacon and eggs. So I love bacon and eggs. Like, I can eat breakfast any time of the day. I saw a picture with like chicken wings and veggies on the side, like chicken wings and salad, or it's just a different type of foods that we can eat and still lose weight. Because I would have thought, on my other diets, like, that's not healthy foods. Like, I can't lose weight, eating these type of foods. But it was just a different type of foods, and we're doing it together. So that made it good.
That does make it easier, right? When both people have decided to, both are needing to lose some weight, but both are deciding to do it together.
Yeah, that made it easier, because I mean, if I did it myself, I would have had to cook for just me and then cook something else for him. But it's just, and we're encouraging each other to eat right. And I don't like veggies in keto diet. You have to have veggies. So he encouraged me to eat different things. And in my mind, I'm just like, you just have to get it down. Just this meal. You just have to get it down. So yeah, it's just the encouragement, the accountability, and partner is really good.
Yeah, that makes a difference. You're right. So I know for the first time, when you started out doing keto, was it Did you know there's different versions of keto? So there's strict, there's lazy, there's dirty. Which version did you all start out doing?
I would say for me, I started out doing the probably dirty to lazy keto. Because like I said, I was just trying it out and I just saw those pictures of food like the chicken wings and hamburger, cheeseburgers without the bun and all that. So I just started out doing that, and then as I got more into it, it turned into strict. Like as I got did more research and hubby came along, it turned into more of a strict keto because we knew like it's just not about bacon and hamburgers and all those different fats. So it turned into a more strict keto from October to December, and then as we lost a good amount of weight, starting back in January, it turned back into more of a lazy, dirty type low carb keto. So yeah.
All right. So I know I watched some of your videos. So you said that you don't necessarily always do keto, but you do more so low carb. Is that right?
Low carb. Yeah, we do. So if we don't do keto, because I know with keto, you have to keep your carbs under 20 grams every day. So we, like when we turned it to more of a low carb, we upped our carb intake to, we can go as far as 50 grams a day. But we got so used to keto, it's hard, to do that. But I added back in like rice. Hubby eats cauliflower rice. I don't like cauliflower rice. So I added back in, like I would eat 1/4 cup of rice, once or twice a week, if that, and then make sure I have my veggies on the side and protein or whatever. So when I don't feel like doing technically keto, I would do like still a low carb type meal.
So what do you do for when people tell you that we're going to say not because you're doing low carb, or they tell you keto and low carb is not sustainable. That's not long-term. You can't do that. How do you all as a couple talk to your friends about that?
I would show them our pictures. our before and after pictures, because when I see like family members being that we have this COVID going on, we don't see too much people, and like since last year, and we recently had a graduation party for my little brother, and some family came over and they walked right past us. Like I stood up to say hey, and they kept walking. And I was like, they'll be back. It's okay. They'll be back. And then they come back and was like, I did not realize that was y'all. What are you doing? And I, give them the quick rundown. So we started off with keto and now we're low carb. And they're saying, and they're like, well, I heard this and that about keto. I heard this and that about low carb. And I'm just like, well, I say it worked for us. As far as the keto part, it may not be the most healthiest diet, but it worked for us. It did what we wanted it to do. And then we changed it into more of a low carb thing. So only thing I can tell you is to try it. If it worked for us, and we're, like I said before, we were not the diet type people or exercise type people, and it was something easy for us to do. So I would just tell them try it for yourself and see if it works. You have to be consistent with it, because if you're not consistent with it, it's probably not going to work.
I can agree with you on that one. Been there, done that. Started keto. If I had kept up with keto probably about a year ago or more, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Trying to start all over again. So
that's we learned that too.
You learned it. I see you all exercise together. How does that work?
Yeah, we do. Sometimes we'll go. We have a park across the street where we live. It has like a track that's about a mile and some change long, and we walk that together. And we mostly go to the park together because I'm not going by myself.
Right.
I'm not going by myself. So, and then when we're not going to the park, we have a room in our house. We call it the hot box because it just seems like it's hotter than any other room. And then we have a treadmill in there. We have weights in there. Then we have a little mini gym outside where we have weight bench and a punching bag. So if we work out at home, either I'm in the hot box and he's outside, or,
Mm-hmm.
you know, vice versa. So it's just like, he can't get up and say, I'm going to work out, and I'm going to feel like, oh, I need to go work out too, you know, or vice versa. So
Right.
it's just to have that, like, a little competition,
Oh
like who
yeah.
has more sweat. So that's once again, it comes back to having that partner to work out with, and, you know, one can't work out longer than the other, or or if we go over the time limit, I'm looking at him like, you gonna stop?
You gonna stop?
I'm tired, you know.
Well, that's
So
good though. That's
yeah,
good when to be able to say, okay, let's go exercise together. And I'm trying to get my own self motivated. I'm trying to do a challenge on myself for the next 30 days. See, I'm gonna do some type of exercise for the next 30
yeah.
days. It's hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm okay with the eating thing at times, but just really at first I was motivated to exercise, and now I'm like, it's just like a lot of energy.
Yeah, yeah. That's where you have to have that. You have to, like, that's where the extra push comes in, at when you have a partner. But when you're doing it by yourself, like, you have to have a strong, you know, mindset to keep it going, and just think of where you're at. Like, I like seeing the posts. Think of where you're at 3 months from now. You know, I like seeing those type of posts, and
Mm-hmm.
just go for it. The days that you don't feel like doing it is the days that count the most. So I would say just go for it.
All right, I'm gonna take your advice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it, because when I get off of this doing this, I got some exercise plans for me and my son.
Yeah. Even
Gonna
if
work.
it's just 30 minutes, you know, just 30 minutes out the day, just getting yourself moving, and, you know, keeping your water with you. It helps a lot. So just get moving is
Get
all.
moving. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna check back in. I'm gonna be like, Tay.
It didn't work, right?
I'll be like, all right, Tay, I did it, or I didn't do it, or I did it 3/4 or half of the time. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna check back in the end of the month and let you know how it go. Okay.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
do you all keep a food journal or anything of what you eat, or it's kind of like you basically kind of have an idea of what you're eating?
No, we don't keep a food journal. We basically have an idea what we're going to eat, because we have like a small window where we eat, basically like chicken, shrimp, fish, beef, and then whatever veggies like cabbage or spinach, you know,
Mhm.
cauliflower. We just take our little small portion of what we eat and just mix it up,
Mhm.
or, you know, just get creative with it. And then I also make, like, when we do, if we want to go out and eat, like,
Mhm.
we cut out going out to eat, like the
Okay.
fast food things. And if I'm like, oh, I want to go to Zaxby's today, and I'm like, okay, go get some chicken wings out of the freezer. We're gonna make up a sauce or something, and I use the what's this barbecue sauce, the sugar-free one?
Hughes.
Hughes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hughes.
Hughes. Yep, I use that, or we like Buffalo Wild Wings, so I usually go get their garlic Parmesan sauce,
Mhm.
or either I make up my own
Right.
sauce. So it's like, if I want to go out and eat somewhere, or if we want to go out and eat somewhere, we're just like, okay, we're gonna make we're gonna make this up. So like I said, we like being in the kitchen cooking, so we just usually make up just something real quick, and then just post it on Instagram. On the
Yeah, I'm
different
finding
social medias.
the wings. Yeah, I'm thinking that I got some in the kitchen right now that I'm gonna go throw me some garlic parmesan on in my own stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So when you all are doing your foods, because I heard you said that there's a small window that you're in. What do you mean there's a small window? What does that encompass?
Like, as far as the foods that we eat,
Hmm.
that's what you're
Like what?
talking.
So it's intermittent fasting. So you all do low carb intermittent fasting, right?
Yeah, we do, like, some days we do 16/8. Most days that's what I do. I eat around like 1 or 2 o'clock, and then our meal is like about 7-ish, somewhere in
Mm-hmm.
there. And I only eat like 1 or 2 o'clock if I'm hungry. If I'm not hungry, I'll take it, as far as I can go.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometime I'll eat like 3 or 4 o'clock. And if I do eat around that time, it's like just a snack, like cucumbers or celeries, just something real light, because we're about to eat dinner. And
Mm-hmm.
then for my dinner is like something fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
And then hubby is the same way. He usually eat like a little bit later, like 2, 3, somewhere in there. And his famous meal is sardine celery. So that's what yeah, me, I know. I cannot get with it, but he loves it. So yeah, that's what he usually eat. And then for dinner we'll have a good meal to hold us over through the night.
So I see you all doing other challenges as well. So you do low carb, intermittent fasting. Well, let me ask this question about intermittent fasting. When you all switch over to, or you added intermittent fasting into your diet, did that make a difference for you, the two combinations of the two?
It did, because when we started keto, we had like snacks and everything in there. Like we would eat breakfast, and then we would have like a snack of like cheese or pepperoni slices or jerky, beef jerky, little stuff like that. And believe it or not, that adds up like with calories and stuff. So as we started getting into it and pushing our eating window back, we, just cut out the snacking basically, because by the time we eat at 12, 1 o'clock, we don't have room for snack, or we're full. We don't have to eat snacks or anything. So the intermittent fasting helped out a lot as far as losing weight and everything.
Oh, I agree with you, because I when I heard about intermittent fasting, I thought it was a joke. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, can't nobody do that. That's too long. Nobody gonna go no
Same here.
16, 18 hours and not eating, because we're built to be creatures of let's eat breakfast, let's eat a snack, let's eat some lunch, let's snack again,
That's exactly
dinner,
right.
and let's snack again before we go to bed, because I gotta get a snack in because I'm gonna go hungry in the middle of the night.
Exactly. And that's the same thing I said too. And then I realized like with 16-8, your eating windows is 8 hours, and then your fasting windows is 16 hours, but your sleep like 5 to 8 hours out of that fasting window. So so that's how I looked at it, as do you sleep some of that time?
Yeah. Makes a difference.
The longer you sleep, you won't eat.
You're sure right. So it makes a difference. So yeah, so I'm glad. So what was your starting weight, Tay?
My starting weight was 240. I want to say like 240, 245, somewhere in there.
And what was Jay's starting weight?
His starting weight was 420.
Wow.
If I can remember right.
Okay.
420, yeah.
So what is your goal weight?
In there. So in there. My goal weight is, when I started, my goal weight was to be at 200. And then I got to 200 and I was like, well, I need some wiggle room. So I said, I'm going to go to 190. And then I got to 190 and I said, well, that's too close to 200. So I'm going to go to 180. And I'm now at 170. So I couldn't tell you. I think I'm thinking in my mind what I'm going for is a body type look. So I think I'm at my weight that I'm going to be. And then at this point, I just want to tone and build. Like I don't want to get, muscular, but I just want to get, my curves and everything back, because you do lose, like losing weight, you do lose a lot of your curves and definition or whatever. But yeah, at this point, I think I'm done. I think I'm at a maintenance weight.
At a maintenance weight. All right. So maintenance is good. And they say sometimes maintenance can be a little bit harder than losing it. So I commend you.
True.
I commend
That's
you.
true. Because I'm at, when I got to about 175-ish, I was like, okay, I'm going to start switching it up to maintenance. And then, next couple of weeks I got on a scale and it said 170, and I'm like, okay, I don't know. I got to figure out the maintenance, because I eat the food, but it's still like the low carb food, and I'm like, well, that's probably not going to work. So
you might have to add some more. You may have to add a little bit more carbs. Maybe you have to up your carbs maybe a little bit too. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Probably have to up my carbs and my calories, and then when I do eat a good meal, it's like I'm so stuffed. So I have to have to retrain my body to,
Yeah.
you know, maintain the weight.
Well, I'm gonna congratulate you because I mean,
Thank
just I
you.
like the way you said you did mini goals. You
Hmm.
said you was at 240, said my goal is 200, and now I'm gonna get to 190, then I'm gonna get to 180. You
Yeah.
know, your goals are more realistic. I'm gonna say for me, because I'm that person who be like, I know I have a goal of 110. It's my
Hmm.
goal to lose
Okay.
overall. That'll put me right with you. Woo, woo.
There you go.
Let
That's
me
just
let
my.
me count it back. Oh no, I got to lose a couple more. I got me to 120. I'm trying.
That's all
I told
right.
him I'm
That's all
trying to
right.
get back to my high school weight when I was in
You
high
see.
school. That's my
Okay.
goal. And no, my husband is not the type of person. My husband, he's not on the journey with me, but he does eat every meal that I cook that's keto.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that works.
he not losing no weight. He like, because he like his sugar. He was losing weight, and then
Okay.
all of a sudden he
Okay.
got back on them sodas and stuff.
Oh,
But
that's
but
the
yeah, it'll
sodas
kill you.
are.
Them sodas. And I haven't
Yeah,
had a
because
soda. That's one thing. But I'm like you. I have water, or I have electrolyte water, something that's
right.
not sugary or anything like that. So I understand it. So for Jay started at 420. Did Jay ever say what was his initial first weight?
Um, his
His weight loss goal.
weight go.
Mm-hmm.
I think his was 280.
Mm-hmm.
His first initial weight loss goal, but now he's at 280. He's like me. I think he want to go down a little bit more to 250.
Okay.
And I think after he's at 280. Well, he's at 277 now,
Okay.
275 somewhere in there, and he's built. He wants to build his muscles now, so
Mm-hmm.
he's in the process. Like he wants to lose a little bit at a time, but
Mm-hmm.
still, while gaining muscle. So that's where he's at now, and he's up in his carb intake, but he's
Mm-hmm.
still eating like low carb,
Right.
plate full of veggies and then protein. So either way, we'll see how that go. Once he gets this 250, he might
Right.
be like me. He might be like me, but we don't usually see like all the weight come off ourselves
Right.
until people start saying, the most thing for us is they'd say, "Oh, y'all disappearing," and we're like, "Oh, I'm still not that little." So it's
Right.
like, and then when we take pictures and when we see ourselves, it's like, "Oh, I'm little." I can stop now. So that's where we're at. We're about at our maintaining weight, our maintenance weight. So
Wow.
feeling good.
That is awesome. I mean, I'm like, yeah, that takes perseverance, and that takes consistency and
Yes,
persistence.
yes,
Because like you
yes.
said, to do this. That's what we've been about. So for October, so we're looking at November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So like about 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, about
Get
9
ready,
months
get
we've
ready to go
been.
on 10 months here.
Yeah,
Wow. That's
yeah. And then
awesome.
we're gonna reward ourselves. Our 1 year is just to take a photo shoot because we haven't had one since 2018. We did engagement photos, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, y'all need to redo those because that is not y'all anymore. So that's gonna be our reward once we hit our 1 year mark. So that's exciting.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So since you're talking about rewarding, have you all along this journey, because you all have done such a great job, have you all rewarded yourself on small rewards throughout this journey, or is it?
Yeah, we actually do. It's still like because I love ice cream. Like I love my sugar, my sweets. So I found the keto ice creams or the low carb ice creams,
Mm-hmm.
and that's usually my reward.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or if we want to go out to eat like a Friday or Saturday, we go somewhere that has chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
We love chicken wings.
Y'all, them chicken wings.
We love the chicken wings. And that's usually our like reward on the weekend. Like now we don't do it. That's probably like once or twice a month
Mm-hmm.
actually. So it's like we don't do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as and then I usually get like a few pieces of dark chocolate if
Mm-hmm.
I want something sweet. Um, yeah, that's our rewards. And then in my water, I usually drink I have a 40-ounce bottle, and my gallon of water is 3 of those.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm on my third one, I'll put a squirt of the flavoring in there just as a reward to help me get through it. So it's like, that's what we think of as rewards. It's not like, going all out, or we'll have a pizza that we make out of a low carb tortilla wrap. So
right. Okay.
that's our rewards.
I mean, y'all rewards is low carb rewards.
Yeah.
You start talking about the ice cream, I was about to get excited with you, because that's lit. I'm gonna be honest. I have tried the low carb ice creams, and I it's nothing like.
Get with it.
Can't get with it. It's nothing like Bluebell, Dust chocolate.
There you go. There you go. Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, I can't find nothing to compare to it. Can't find nothing to come near it. So it kind of like, So that was my reward. I haven't had ice cream, but girl, I had some of them oatmeal cookies though. That was my oatmeal cookies was a death to me for a minute, is what I say, because they did me in. I did good. I went to the store again, and guess what? I didn't buy none.
You didn't buy none.
I went to the commissary, and I now don't get me wrong. My mind said,
you need those.
Just get them. It'll be all right. And I said, no.
Just have one. It's fine.
Yep. It's okay. Just, and I got thinking about how I felt that week. They were good while I was eating them. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah. If you go out, that's why I always say, like, if we did have, like, if we'll go out, like, on a little date or whatever, and if I want to stop to the ice cream parlor and get an ice cream, like, we get the smallest scoop. And then I remember one time we went to Baskin Robbins, and we got the smallest scoop, but we still ate only half because we felt so guilty.
Oh my God. Discipline.
We ate only half the cup that night. But if you're gonna do it and enjoy it. It's what I say. Do if you're going to have a cheat day, eat you some ice cream or cake, and it's probably not good advice, but
yeah. But
if you're going to do it, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I say too. If you want it, eat it. That way the craving is not there, and when you do eat it, you won't binge eat it. So yeah. If you're going to do it, enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about it because my ice cream is always gone because my son eats it up. So when I do have a taste for it, all of a sudden, I'll be like, yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
Or that craving is gone. But I have to admit, I found me a different snack. I found me some Atkins treats. Yes. Yeah,
okay.
So yeah, I get my chocolate because I don't like dark chocolate. I'm a milk chocolate kind of girl. So
right, gotcha.
And I don't like different flavors of ice cream, but chocolate. So that's why you see why it's hard. When I see people talking about, I just had peanut butter, you're like, you gotta try this keto ice cream that's peanut butter and yada yada yada. And I'm like,
nah, I'm like you. You like vanilla, you like chocolate, I just like vanilla ice cream.
It's hard. Now vanilla may taste better, but chocolate inside of an ice cream that's not sweet is bitter.
Yeah. Because the only keto one, like I don't care for Halo Top. I like the Enlightened brand ice cream, and then I recently tried the popsicle type ones that's on a stick, and those are pretty good. I mean, they'll work.
Nope, I tried it. I had a chocolate one.
Oh, you had it. Mine was cookies. It was like cookies and cream or something like that. So I had those type, but it just, like you said, it's not the real one.
Yeah. I don't like cookies and cream either. So yeah, it was chocolate. And my husband's looking at me and I'm like, I had to try to lick through it. And I was like, I told him, and I just bought the box too. And he was like, how it tastes? I said, I don't know. Give me a minute. I kept trying to
figure it out, right?
I figured it out after I think it probably took about 5 licks, and I got to the part, from the outside to it was a fudge bar. That's what it said.
Right.
By the time I get to the somewhere near the tape part where I could really taste the taste, yeah, I was like,
no,
wasted that money. So I did. I went ahead and got rid of it because I knew it wasn't going to even take no space in my refrigerator for something else.
Yeah, there you go.
So
there you go.
You have lost, if I have it right, about 70 pounds.
Right.
Oh, wow. And then let's see, for Jay, I got him at 20, 40, 240 pounds?
240, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. See, you
Yeah.
probably one of them family members walk right past y'all, be like, who is that?
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. And I'm just like, and then we had on masks too, so that just made it
Even
worse.
worse.
And I'm just like, yeah.
So health-wise, how do you all feel health-wise now that you lost weight and Jay's lost weight?
Well, for me, that was another reason why I decided to start losing weight too, because I have high blood pressure from, family. It's hereditary for me. And losing weight, like it's under control now. So it's like I only take my medication like every other day, if that. And then when I take it, like it goes too low. So it's like, so it's there now. Jay doesn't have any like health issues, but he said he feels lighter on his feet when we go out walking or running. Like he can actually do it without feeling so tired at the end. He just wants to do everything outside. We have someone that cut our grass. He helps him cut the grass, and I'm like, you help the person cut the grass. But like he just he's more light on his feet, and he has more energy. And as far as me, like the same way, I have more energy. My I have high blood pressure is under control, and it's close to being like normal. So health wise is good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Ain't nothing like feeling lighter or going to buy some more smaller clothes and when you done lost some weight. So I heard you say y'all be running.
Yes.
Oh wow. That's
yeah,
a dream.
we ran. So we did it. It was a journey, but we started out walking at a pace first. And then once we got, used to that a couple of days, we did the walk run thing. And then we started running more than walk. And then one day we just started running and we just didn't stop.
Wow.
So it's like, and it's almost 2 miles. Like our little track is like a mile and some change. And then we do an extra, loop. Right. So it's almost 2 miles that we ran.
Wow.
And the first day we did it, I was like, did we just run 2 miles? But yeah, we was tired. We was tired. And everything, but it felt good to do that. And then we did it again just to see, like, did we really do that? But about 30 minutes into it, like we find our mojo about 30 minutes into it, as when we first start, like we're tired and want to stop. But I have to tell myself, no, keep going. Let's see how far you can go. Let's see how far you can do this. Do you really need to stop? And then that's how I get through it.
Oh wow.
That is how I get through it.
Plus y'all be competing with each other out here, I ain't stopping till you stop. I'm going. I'm thinking about it in my head like, oh, he's going, so I'm gonna keep going. I got that's how I'm thinking about how y'all do this competition. I know y'all do it together. I'm thinking about this competition thing. Like I'm encouraging you to go, so you go and then I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and that's how because like I run faster than he does because I can't, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I can't run slow because then I feel like I get more tired. Right. So I have to find my speed, and it's a little bit faster than his. So I keep looking back to see if he stopped, and when I see him slowing down, I'm like, come on. Come on. So I'm coaching him while I'm trying to stay ahead, and trying to talk to myself and say, don't stop. He didn't stop, I'm not stopping. But if he stopped, I'm stopping.
I look back, I say, oh, you stop, you're okay, I'm gonna stop. Why you go, come on, we're gonna get started.
Yeah, we need a break.
Need a break. I got you. That makes sense. So what has been your biggest struggle? Was it food, exercise? And I think it's some chicken wings I keep hearing you talk about, but now that's not what has been you all's biggest struggle in trying to navigate this weight loss journey? Have you had any temptations like that?
Mine is sweets.
My
sweets. Yeah, I have to now being that I'm in the maintenance part of it, and then a little bit of the low carb part of it too. I had to have something sweet like after I ate dinner, whether it was something as small as a mint or something as much as the keto ice cream. And I usually make some whipped cream. When I didn't use the keto ice cream, I made heavy whipping cream and made like a mousse and added some dark chocolate chips and strawberries or something in it. And that was like, I had to have something sweet after my meals. And then, I don't know, for Jay, I would say, I don't know, what was his biggest struggle? Probably the exercise part, because he wasn't a big exercise person. So I would say the exercise part. I don't think it would be food, because he loves vegetables. Like he eats them all. Yeah, I would say exercise for his biggest struggle. I can't think of anything else. So yeah, mine would be sweets and his would be exercise.
Well, I think y'all got the exercise thing conquered down now, because I be watching. I be like, oh, I just went out here running, and it's like, it's at the park, and I'm like, okay, there they go.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we enjoy it now. So like for me, that I enjoy like the sweating part of it and watching, just to see how far I can push myself to, do the exercise.
So since you all have lost weight, and you said you did this in October, have you all, now that I'm listening, I understand that your energy levels have definitely changed from the very beginning throughout this journey now, correct?
That's correct. Yeah. It seems like we do have more energy as far as, because we can run 2 miles now, as far as just walking it. We can exercise for an hour straight, at home or in the hot box or outside. And I just the sweat. I never sweated as much before, but I think what motivates us is, besides each other, is just seeing the sweat, like the energy to see how far we can go, and our energy levels definitely have rise.
Oh, good. So what does so I know you said that people, you just went to your graduation for your brother. What about his family? When his family sees you all, they be like, "Where's Jay at?"
Yeah, because he majority of his family is in Jamaica. So when we do go there, we usually go for Christmas, about 3 weeks. And then last time we got there, we lost. I think I was at 25 pounds. I can't remember how much he was at, but it was noticeable. So his father picked us up from the airport, and he was like, "Y'all so skinny." It's like y'all definitely smaller, And then going to see his other family, they're like, y'all lost weight, y'all doing good, y'all look good and everything. So yeah, it was definitely noticeable. Just 25 pounds off of me, and I can't remember how much he was at, but just losing that many pounds, like, it was definitely noticeable.
Well, when COVID-19 is over, when y'all go back to Jamaica during the December, hello, they're gonna be like, "Where's Jay at? I don't see him."
Yeah.
Like,
they're gonna ask if we
look, who are you? Did he give me his other wife? No, I'm just kidding.
They're gonna have something to say. They always have something to say. They are gonna have something to say, and people would think it bothers me, like when they say, y'all disappearing, or y'all so little. But I just use it as motivation. Like, it's so motivating to us, because I know it. Like, I know I did something good.
Right.
I know it works, and I know I'm motivating somebody else. Especially when my family saw me. We have a lot of our family members are on the journey down.
Oh, wow.
Because they see us losing the weight and how much weight we lost in 9 months, and they're like, "I need to get on y'all weight y'all plan." And I just tell them the plan, what we did, and then I tell them, I just let them go. So if y'all have any questions, let us know. If y'all need someone to push you, I will be more than glad to do so. Do have, weekly meetings and stuff like that, weekly check-in and stuff like that. So I have one family member that's really consistent with it, and she's gonna make an appearance on our social media soon. She want to give it the 3-month mark, so she's gonna. I'm excited for that.
Oh, wow. So, yeah. See, that makes a difference when you can help motivate some. So I definitely, since I've been watching y'all motivate me to be like, okay, y'all been doing these different challenges. Be like, yeah, I can do the water challenge. That's just tell Jay that's too much.
Oh my goodness.
The water challenge is too much. I might try. I might go with the OMAD. challenge, because I normally do 2 meals a day. I'm like you. I do like I do 16 and 8, but I don't normally eat till after 12. And then I'll eat, and then I won't eat anything until, get closer to the time for the one. I try to be done by 6:30.
Right.
I ate the other night at 9, and I was almost about to have a fit. I was like, oh, this is too late. Can I eat this late at night time? Because that meant that I wasn't going to eat till way later on today. Yeah. And it worked, because I didn't eat today till probably about 1 something.
Well, see, that's your mindset. That's the mindset. Yeah. That's good. And then, because with the water fast,
can't do that one.
With the water fast, that was his eye. That was all him. And I'm just like, I'm going to do this. The first time we did it, so I'm going to do it. And I got through the first day. Like I said, I used to get hungry about my eating times, which is like 1, 2, 3 o'clock, somewhere in there. And then around dinner, which is 6, 7, somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. Got past the first day. The second day, I was hangry. About 8 o'clock, I was ready to give in. And he was like, no, just drink your water. Don't think about it. And I was trying to get him to give in. So we could just eat something. He said, no. He said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not eating until it's over. So I'm like, well, you ain't eating, I ain't eating.
Competition again.
So I went through it, and day 3 came, and I'm like, and I think it was in my mind, like, I know I'm about to eat today. So I wasn't hungry, like, at all on day 3, because I think it was because I knew I was about to eat. But the water fast is just, it takes a lot of encouragement and takes a good mindset to do it. So he did his last one for the second go round, and I just did OMAD,
right.
Which was not as bad at all.
Yeah. So I watched your OMAD one. I was waiting, because once he said he had done the water one, and he said, well, she's doing her own separate one. I was like, let me see what she's gonna do. Then I'm like, okay, she did OMAD. Okay. But FYI, I can't eat no salad and no watermelon either.
Oh no.
I watched it. I was like, okay, let's see what she's gonna do. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, just salad and watermelon. Because I wanted it to be like a clean type thing. Like, I didn't want to eat, too much. I still wanted to feel like I was doing the water challenge with the water fasting with him. So I was just like, well, I'll just eat something clean, just a plain salad and fruits. Okay. And then I still lost, like I said 4 pounds in the video, but it was actually 5 that I lost in the 3 days. So it still came out, was still about the same as I lost when I did the water fast. So it kind of equalized itself out.
Well, I'm gonna keep looking for y'all. See, I'm gonna start suggesting some challenges. I mean, what y'all doing? I'm gonna see how y'all do first. And I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do that one.
Yeah. That's what we usually did, the little challenges within our diet. I mean, within our journey, and it just helped. Like, some of them would be like the diets we did before, as far as juicing or just eating like little stuff. That I would put that in like a challenge of a bigger, journey or whatever. Right. Like, just do juicing for a week and see what you lose, and it makes you lose the pounds, quicker. But then you also have to, in order not to gain that back, you have to keep going, on that journey. Like, you just can't stop everything altogether. Right. So that was the benefit of the little challenges we did, just to either help we was close to our weight loss goal, and we just wanted to get there. Like, we would just do one of those little challenges just to get there or get closer to there. So yeah, we enjoyed those. And that was his idea. He's extreme. He's extreme. So yeah,
I love to see you all together. I love to see how you all motivate each other. I'm just in the night. I was looking at you. I was just laughing. I don't know why. I was just laughing at these two, and you. Y'all just,
he's the ringleader of us, and I just follow behind him like a little puppy. He's the ringleader.
I think what got me was we talking about, you threw up them gang signs. He's like, So you all are definitely a comical. Y'all provide the relief and weight loss, and the way that you all do it, it makes the journey more enjoyable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To sit there and watch you all and just have it like, okay, they can do it, I can do it. So that's why I said it's motivation. Be like, okay, let Let's see. So like this week, I've been motivating myself to like, okay, I had that bad week last week, and even though clothes are definitely fitting better,
Okay, that's
definitely
good.
have some. This week I was, I kind of, I want to keep a food journal because when I asked you about a food journal, I want to keep one, but it just never works out for me. But I take
Yeah,
pictures of everything though.
yeah, that's what we do. We do if that counts as a food journal.
Okay.
We do take pictures of all our foods as far as when we, and I guess we post them on our social media just to keep track. I guess that would be a food journal too. I don't know, but we yeah, that's what we do just to see just to see what we can create that's low carb or just to help somebody else
Right.
out.
So just one other question for you. Is there any advice that you would give to anyone who's wanting to start keto, low carb, or intermittent fasting? Is there any advice you would give to anyone who's basically wanting to lose weight?
Yeah, I would say be consistent. First of all, you want to know why you're starting this journey. And then be consistent with it. Prepare yourself and your mindset to do it, to know that this is not an overnight journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You're not going to lose the weight. You didn't gain the weight in a month, so you're probably not going to lose it all in a month.
Right.
Just be consistent with it. Have fun on the journey. If you can get a partner or someone to go along with you, that's awesome because it will help out. But if you can't, be your own partner, be your own motivator, be your own self-motivation, and just go for it. Be consistent. Think of where you'll be at in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. You will not be where you're at when you first started. So, and I'll also say take before pictures, just so you can compare where you're at in a certain amount of time. If you like using a scale, like we like using a scale, some people don't like using a scale, but I just love to see the numbers go down. In addition to seeing how my body changes. So yeah, just have fun with it, stay motivated. It's going to take hard work because it's not easy. we may make it look easy, but it's not easy because some days I just wanted to say, let's go to Baskin Robbins and get some cake and ice cream, but but I couldn't. We was on our birthdays came along during this journey. Our anniversaries came along, and we didn't do anything. And I'm going to say, and I'm going to not thank COVID, but I'm going to say good thing COVID was here because we would have went out somewhere to celebrate, and it wasn't going to be pretty. So, but we controlled ourselves. You just have to have control when doing it, and yeah, don't have much cheat days, but when you do have it, just have a cheat meal and enjoy it. Enjoy the journey.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm glad that you all are definitely enjoying the journey, for on your individual level, but also as a couple.
Right.
You are definitely a motivation to the couples who are out there who are trying to lose weight together, and you all are a motivation to those of us who don't have the husband who wants to do it as well, or the wife who doesn't want to do it as well. So I like the way you said the accountability, not just having an accountability partner, but be accountable to your own self for for what you put into your mouth. So I appreciate you also. Again, you can reach out to them via Facebook on Weight, WEIGHT, not just a letter B, but BE gone space couple. On Instagram, it's the exact same thing, Weightbegone _couple. And then on YouTube, it's Weightbegone couple. Now I'm gonna say something. And then Twitter, it is at Weightbegone. So they're letting you know what's going on in their life. They're telling you about the weight loss. They're there for motivation. And I even heard them say, hey, reach out to us if you need some motivation. Did I hear that right?
Oh yeah. We love talking to our followers on social media. If anybody needs some motivation or just want to be held accountable, want to do check-ins or anything like that, we're open to all of that. And we use our social media to motivate others, and also others motivate us, because now that we're at the maintenance level, we just don't want to go off just doing whatever. We still want to stay motivated. So I use my social media. Like I like following fitness people. So and I'm like, I see them exercising and I'm like, okay, I need to get up and exercise, you know. But yeah, we're down to it. We down to it.
That makes sense. So I like to, whenever you all get the opportunity, I want you all to go look at their videos that they have that are available to you. Go subscribe to them, like their videos, let them know, you know, give them feedback. I think that's the most important thing. I think sometimes that we're lacking in the YouTube world at times, because for me, it's feedback. Hey, you know, if it's something that you want to see me do, so give them feedback. I'm guaranteed they're going to be open. She replies back. They are definitely there. But I love the beginning of their things. It says, our weight loss journey, weight be gone forever.
Forever, because we went through all this hard work for 9 months. It's not coming back. And I have no plans at all for it to come back. I'm not doing this again. Forever.
Be gone forever. I'm trying to get to the F in the forever. I'm just trying to work my way through the forever, and I don't know. It's a journey. So I like the way you said it too. And I always tell people all the time, I didn't gain it overnight, and I know I'm not going to lose it overnight. So when I see people who say I've lost 100 pounds in 2 or 3 months, I need to figure out what you're doing first, and then I'm not. Then I where are you at now? That's what I really want to see people maintain it. You know,
yeah. Because it's not something like you said, people lose a extreme amount of weight within a short period of time. Like it has to be something like I've seen a lot of people do the saltwater flush or the magnesium, taking magnesium and stuff like that. That's great if you want to flush out your body, but are you maintaining it?
Right.
You know, people fast for a long time, which is fasting is awesome because I recently did research on fasting. But once you finish that fast, you're so hungry. Are you maintaining it?
Right.
You know, that's why we only do it like a couple of days at a time or alternate day fasting. That's a good one too. But you just have to maintain your weight loss so you won't have to do this again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I appreciate you, Miss Tay, for taking the time out. Tell Jake thank you. We're gonna get y'all back on here together as a couple so people can laugh like I laugh when I be seeing you all. They get some entertainment and some joy of the two of you all together. So I appreciate you, Miss Tay, for tuning in with Getting Fit and Cooking with KJ. And I'm gonna be looking at you. Don't have to worry. I'll be up on YouTube. I'm your friend on Facebook and your friend on Instagram.
Okay, good.
I will be right there with you along this journey. And don't say nothing if I start reaching out even more time about, girl, I wanted to give up today.
Feel free. It doesn't bother me at all.
So I appreciate you. It has been a pleasure speaking with you on this evening. And I look forward to great things from you all. And I look forward to speaking with you very soon.
Thank you. Same here. Thank you for having us on.
Oh, you're welcome.